Hi, yoga friends. Don't forget to tap the like button and hit subscribe so you can join us for all of our future yoga journeys. Begin by lying face down with your legs extended behind you, hip width apart and the tops of your feet rested. Spread your fingers wide and place your hands under your shoulders with your fingers pointing toward the top of the mat. Hug your elbows into the sides of your body. Press down through the tops of your feet and lift your head and chest off the floor. Keep your lower ribs on the floor. Draw your shoulders back and your heart forward, keeping your head a natural extension of your spine and your shoulders rolled down and away from your ears. Begin to straighten your arms and lift your chest off the floor. Press the tops of your thighs down firmly into the floor. This is low cobra, little to no weight on your hands. If your flexibility allows, you can straighten your arms all the way while maintaining the connection of the front of your pelvis and legs with the floor. From a kneeling position, the knees are hip width apart and the thighs are perpendicular to the earth. The inner thighs are narrowed and rotated slightly inward, with the buttocks engaged but not hardened. The tailbone is tucked under, but the hips do not puff forward. The shins and tops of the feet are pressed firmly into the earth. The rib cage is open, along with the heart center, but the lower front ribs do not protrude sharply toward the sky. The lower back lifts the ribs away from the pelvis to keep the lower spine as long as possible. The base of the palms are pressed firmly against the soles or heels of the feet, and the fingers are pointed toward the toes. The arms are extended straight and are turned slightly outward at the shoulder joint so the elbow creases face forward without squeezing the shoulder blades together. The neck is in a relatively neutral position, neither flexed nor extended, or for the advanced practitioners, only the head drops back. Be careful not to strain your neck and harden your throat. The gaze is either toward the sky or toward the earth, depending upon your flexibility.
From shoelace, one arm reaches up and back from above the shoulder, while the opposite arm reaches down and back from under the shoulder and around the torso into a bind at the center of the upper back. The gaze is forward.
The body is positioned in an inverted V, with the palms and feet rooted into the earth and sits bones lifted up toward the sky. The arms and legs are straight. The weight of the body is equally distributed between the hands and the feet. The eye of the elbows face forward. The rib cage is lifted and the heart is open. Shoulders are squared to the earth and rotated back, down and inward. The neck is relaxed and the crown of the head is toward the earth. The gaze is down and slightly forward. From a standing position, the one thigh is crossed over the other with the toes or the ankle hooked behind the lower calf. The weight of the body is balanced on the standing foot. The arms are crossed in front of the torso so that one arm is crossed above the other arm. The top arm is tucked into the elbow crook of the bottom arm. The hands are hooked around each other as well. Once hooked, the elbows lift up and the fingers stretch toward the sky. The gaze is soft and forward. The body is prone to the earth and the forehead, chest, or chin rest on the earth with the arms extended out in front, pressing downward for a deeper stretch. The hips are at a 90-degree angle to the knees and pulling back toward the heels. The shins and the top of the feet are extended and firm on the earth. A blanket can be used under the chin to relax the neck if needed. There is a slight curve in the lower back, and the gaze is forward. From a prone position, the weight of the body is distributed equally between the toes of flexed feet and strong forearms pressed firmly into the earth. The shoulders are directly over the wrists. The torso is parallel to the floor. The outer arms are pressed inward and are firm. The bases of the index fingers are pressed into the earth. The shoulder blades are firmly spread away from the spine. The collarbones are away from the sternum. The front thighs press up toward the sky, while the tailbone resists and pulls toward the earth, lengthening toward the heels. The base of the skull lifts away from the back of the neck, and the gaze is soft and down. From a standing position, the front and back legs extend away from each other, and the inner thighs scissor toward each other. Drop the back knee on the mat, and the top foot flat. The spine is long and extended as the upper torso folds over the front leg and the palms on the floor. Keep the front leg straight. Begin in a plank or downward-facing dog. Lift one leg up and bend your knee in toward your chest. Bring your hips and shoulders in line as you bring your kneecap toward your opposite tricep or elbow to make contact. From child's pose, rest the torso onto the thighs and the forehead onto the earth. Walk the knees up to meet the forehead, shifting some weight to the crown of the head. Find the maximum comfortable neck stretch, and then reach back and grip the base of the feet. Use a strap if necessary. To increase the stretch and come into the full expression of the pose, gradually lift or elevate your hips. Be sure to keep your forehead as close as possible to your knees and the topmost part of your skull, crown of the head, on the earth. Contract your abdominal muscles and gaze at your ankles. From a supine position on your belly, bring your forehead and chin to center. Take a chest expansion and interlace your fingers at the small of your back. Inhale. Lift your chest as high as you can off the floor and draw your interlaced fingers upward and back. The legs stay engaged, thighs connected, big toes touching. The neck is a natural extension of your spine.